even in Acts it talks about that.
Yes.
When he called Paul, he said, I'm going to deliver you from the people. And he said, I'm going to deliver you from the people to send you to the Gentiles.
Wow. And that's not easy. It's not easy being delivered from the people. You feel like, you know what, this person's been in my life all this time, you know, and I don't want to let them down. I don't want to go, because they, you know, if God has called you to the forefront like that of ministry or whatever, then you are to go before them. And you know, you kind of start thinking, oh, I don't want to go before them or get ahead of them and everything, because they're right there at your side with their toes, right there on your toes. You know, they're right there on you, and they make you feel like, and it's a spirit that'll make you feel like, you know, that you don't want to think you're better than they are, or something like that. You got to squash that stuff. Yeah. You know, you got to squash that. That's what I did when God called me, you know, and chose me to do this work. I said, I got to squash that. You know, they're going to have to get over it. Mommy's going to have to get over it. Sister's going to have, they're going to have to get over it. I'm going forth in the strength of what the Lord has told me to do, and they're going to know, they better know that I love them or whatever. You got to go forth in what God's told you. I'd rather be obedient to Him and go forth and do what He tells me to do than stand back and comfort them and rub their back and keep them cozy to no avail. So you got to come to terms, and you got to squash that thing and recognize it for what it is. And say it ain't nothing personal. And I'm going to say that one time to you, it's nothing personal. And then I'm going on in the Lord. And if it's too much and it's too hot for you, you may have to get out of this kitchen of this church and go to another kitchen and serve the Lord, so that we can maintain relationship. That you can still know your mom and I'm daughter and I love you. You may have to go to another kitchen, another environment. My mom comes here to visit, and guess what? I'm still doing what I do. I'm still who I am in the Lord. I'm going to prophesy, I'm going to preach, I'm going to pray, and I'm going to bring you full strength. Amen? Amen. And seriously, my cousins, relatives, whatever. Yeah. Can't back down because of that. Systems, again, we're still talking about systems that want to keep you operating within that parameter.
They confine you.
They confine you.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. And then you got the other ugly people pleasing, when you're trying to please people on your job.
On the job.
Please your friends, and please this and please that.
Yes.
No. Can't serve flesh. I'm no longer adapted to flesh.
No, not at all.
See, you know, I know we use that many appetites, but I'm no longer adapted to flesh. In fact, it's better for you that I embrace my identity so I can help you as well. Amen. Don't confine me. Let me be a butterfly. Let me go in my spiritual cocoon so I can find out. You don't want me as a caterpillar. You want me to become a butterfly.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's some things locked up on the inside of us that God has put in us for family.
Yeah,
That's some things that God put in us. Look, I'm telling you guys, God it's the scripture in Jeremiah. He takes one of a family and two of a city. He wants to. He has. If He save you, He got your family on His mind.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
You is proof that He wants to visit the family. Yeah. So you have to come out. You have to think differently.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You have to raise the standard.
Yes. Come on.
And you have to say, like Nehemiah, I'm not coming down.
That's right.
I'm not coming down.
Come on.
All right, next one.
Amen.
These are systems. Number 6. You know this one. Now, I know y'all know this one, don't you? Moabite. We did teach on Jeremiah 48, 11 to 12 so many times. Yeah. Moabite is what? Mixture.
Compromise.
Compromise. The mismanagement of the seed.
Yeah.
Remember Lot? Slept with his daughters?
Yes.
Slept with his daughters, and the daughters produced two seeds. Ammon and Moab. And so they were seeking to save their seed. They said, well, look, you know what? We got to be in a position. The only way our husbands were destroyed in Gomorrah. So in order for us to preserve our seed, we got to get with our daddy. And that's a perverse spirit. And that's a spirit of perversion that comes a lot of times. And there's spiritual perversion that takes place on the inside of us when we take the law and grace and mix it up.
Oh, wow. Come on.
Law and grace is a mixture. It's a sign of Moab.
Yeah.
Those are systems that we have in the church. We're either going to be all law or we're going to be all grace.
Yes.
You need to go serve God else.
Come on.
And we self-seeking. Did a teaching on that. I need to revisit that teaching so I can show you how important it is to live a life of abstinence with what you possess. Don't mean you're not doing anything, but it just means that you're abstaining from some systems.
Yes.
Okay, number 7 is Egyptians. I know y'all know this one. Worldly.
Yeah.
It means to be shut in. It means to be confined. It means to be in misery. It means bondage.
Yes.
So you have this seed that God put in them. This is a new system. A holy seed, which is the system. See, every seed has a blueprint. So he has a seed on the inside. We have a seed on the inside of us. The blueprint is Jesus. He's the chief cornerstone. He is the blueprint on the inside of us. But there's systems still connected to us in our thinking. We've been exposed to the peoples of the land. That could be your job. That could be your family. The peoples in the land. It could be your community. It could be your city. The places you went to before you met God. The places you've been since you known God. Those are counterfeit systems that are what? Antithetical to the nature of Christ is in you, which is totally against it. Amen. Last but not least is Amorites. Those are the Highlanders. Those are the pride. Pride.
Wow.
That's the spirit of pride. You got all kind of pride. Pride in gifting. Pride in looks. Proud looks. Scriptures call it proud looks. You think you're the hot thing, so you know you got pride all on you. Head all up.
Yes.
Nothing irks me to see a sister in church thinking they all that with their head up in worship, or a brother in church. In the house of God, when you know it's full of abandonment. That's constraint. You don't need any constraints. It's like, you know what? I come here as I am. I'm not going to glory in my outer appearance. So we have pride in our looks. We have pride in our livelihood. We have pride because we have the big house and the best car, and that's pride. And we got pride in our churches. And we got pride in our gifting. We got racial pride. Thank God for Robert Burgess. Oh, that brother used to always school me. He said, brother, make sure you are articulate. Make sure that you know how to go to exegesis and exegete all the scriptures, and your homiletics and your hermeneutics is inclined. Make sure you be able, because when you get ready to go and say in places that are not of your color, you're going to have to bring it. 3% of the theologians are of color. Everybody else is European or white, Caucasian. Because in black churches, we like to, hey!
Yeah, come on. Preach, no teach.
We'll do that all day. But when we get didactically, that means break up the scriptures. And we start going in scriptures and breaking it up and chopping it up, as they say.
Yes.
Our mind go on lockdown. Boom.
Oh, that's true. That's right.
We've had people come into training and say, why are you guys playing that white music? Yeah, I had a guy come and train my team. I said, first of all, it's no color, and on the CD it's full of color. So, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that verbiage. So I had to kind of cut them off. Tell them, oh, you feel that way? Thank you for letting me know that way.
That's right.
We're not mainstream, so if we're not mainstream and we're not leading towards black or African American music, I guess that makes us different. So be it. But he always told me, he said, make sure that you can go into scripture, because the higher you go, spiritual wickedness in high places. And the higher you go, it's more racist.